All right. Anyway, hopefully that'll work. I don't know. We're gonna go live. We're on Facebook Live and we're on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. We're all here. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes, and people know that I'm coming on at 7. I'm a little bit late. Oh well, shit happens. Let me move this camera over here. Get a little bit better picture, or not. I don't know. I've never done this before this way. So, oh, there we are. Hi. All right. So before you guys are saying, "Hey, I can't hear you," see, Mara said that what I found out this past week is that these phones have an adjustable microphone level, and so we're going to give it about 2 minutes, and then it'll come up, and you'll be able to hear me fine. So give it a few minutes. You'll see what I'm talking about. Everything's cool. Don't flip out. You'll hear me, and I won't start talking about the important stuff until you do hear me. So while we're doing this, we're getting the levels up where it needs to be. Isabel, hello. Thank you for coming. Mara, we got 5 people in the house. Lisa and Philip. What's up, Philip? And Sabrina and Dottie. And okay, that's it. All right. Aloha, Jill. Jill, thanks for the video earlier. That was really cool. I got to check that out and into it a little bit more. What I was going to say real quick, Jill, is that the same thing came up back 3 years ago, actually in the same month, in 2015, about the whole earthquake deal up there in Oregon and stuff. And so I don't know if it's just being repeated or if it's actually getting closer and they wanted to shut him down or whatever else. So if you would, Jill, go ahead and comment on or put the link on here for that video. And we want to say hello to our friends on YouTube. I'm going to start doing these shows live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to start doing more on my YouTube channel, and then what I'll do is that I'll actually post them from YouTube onto Facebook. Yeah, if there's an echo, probably more is something in your phone or whatever, or maybe it's because, you know what, let me try this. Let me turn this one down, volume-wise. Oops, wrong way. And maybe that'll help. Okay, we've only been on for 3 minutes, which is cool because this actually gives me a good way of seeing how long I've been on too. So here's some good news. Isabel is on with me or watching me tonight. I spoke with Isabel, and the show that we did last Wednesday night seemed to be a big hit. So we're going to try to get Isabel on, maybe like every other week, however she's doing. And we'll either do it on my show, like on Tuesday nights, or we'll do it on Wednesday nights on BPS. And we'll see how that goes. As most of you might know, there seems to have been a falling out or something where Sology is concerned. I haven't heard from Todd Medina. I don't know what's going on there. I know a couple of weeks ago I didn't do a Thursday show because I was at a concert with my daughter, and then all of a sudden some other shit happened, and then last week I didn't hear from him. So, hey Geraldine, how you doing, sweetheart? So, okay, you're not sure how to post it. Well, just, you know what, put the gentleman's name in, and then they can look it up on YouTube. Okay, that's cool. And I'll mention it here for the YouTube viewers in a second. Lynn, hello, welcome. Thank you for watching. All right, first of all, before I get into this, can everybody hear my volume level? on Facebook, is it okay? Because on YouTube I know it is, because I got it set up different. So I just wanted to, Marjorie, hi. Hey, Marjorie, after the show, I'd like to talk to you a little bit, if that's okay. Wanted to kind of like touch base with you on a couple things. Mara says you can hear me. See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know this. My buddy Pat was telling me that there's an automatic mic adjustment on these things, and that's why it comes out so crummy in the beginning. You know what I mean? All right, so I'd appreciate it if you guys post and share, and if you're on YouTube Live, because I'm going to be looking at both cameras, you go ahead and you know, share, comment, do whatever you want to do. It's all good. Okay, so let me start off by saying that for whatever reason, I cannot be put in a box. I never have been. I've been a rebel, you know, whatever you want to call me, since I was young. And different things are going on in my world that aren't working out. So we're just going to go ahead and switch some shit around. And that's why I started off with doing simultaneously YouTube and Facebook, because I'm telling you, I'm going to start doing more on YouTube and on my channel there. And if you want to check it out, it's John Raven Wolf Bailey. Just go there. Because when I do teaching videos or meditation videos, whatever it may be, I'm going there. Will I post it on Facebook? Yeah, probably. But if I don't, and you might be missing something, you're going to want to go out and subscribe and check out my channel on YouTube. And we'll see how it develops. I'm going to be making some big changes. One of the things is tomorrow was supposed to be the very first day of Sage Advice apprenticeship teaching course, and I got 3 people that responded. I had so many people that actually asked me about it, probably like 40 or at least 35, 40 people. And I understand people are in a hard place and they don't have the money and they don't have jobs and all this other stuff, but if you're not believing for the money, then that's, of course you're not going to have the money to do the class. But I'm also interested in people that really want to work on these kinds of things, instead of people that are just like, well, I don't want to spend the money. Well, then you just don't want to invest in yourself. But here's the good news for the 3 people that are registered, is that it's going to be delayed either 15 or 30 days. I'm not sure which. Because I have a friend of mine that I'm working with to restructure the program. And it means that the price is going to be cut in half. So I just wanted to put that out there. Sage Advice is coming. It's 15 or 30 days after. I think some of it has to do with the month of the year and the way things work out with the economy and people being busy, on taking their last vacations or putting their kids in school, and they have expenses and stuff like that. I understand that. I took that into account. So therefore, we're going to wait either 15 to 30 days. But I also wanted to make it available to everybody at a reasonable cost. And so I'm not trying to hide from anything. I'm not trying to, do anything that's going to upset people or anything like that. I just feel like it's the right time to do that, to actually just let them make up their mind. Maybe they'll be in a better position in which they want to go ahead and do it. And I've been thinking about putting up ads and, doing advertisement kind of videos on YouTube and Facebook and so on. So what I was saying before about being, put in a box or trying to be controlled or whatever else. There's some shit going on that I'm not really resonating with. I spoke with a dear friend of mine today who had given me some guidance, And, in all honesty, it was like, I came to a time where I'm like, you know what? I need to make these decisions. And that's why I haven't been on a whole lot, haven't posted a whole lot, because when it came right down to it, I knew that I had to take like a small hiatus from uh, the social media and all this other stuff. So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about too. And this leads into some of the things that are going on in my life that I'm not real happy with and don't resonate with. I'm not going to call them out by name, but if you know me well enough, you probably know who I'm talking about, because there's 2 or 3 websites and groups and everything else that I'm connected with. And it's almost like, as long as I have something to offer, they're okay with it. But if I speak my own truth, they don't want to hear about it, and that they want to go ahead and, blackball me, I guess. Here's the thing. I love and accept everybody for who they are. There's a lot of my friends, I don't agree with everything they say. I might not agree with anything they say. But the thing about it is, that's what makes us completely unique within the collective, and our soul's evolution, because we are all splinters of each other, if that makes any sense. We are who we are, but in unity. And so I'm completely cool with that. So if these people don't want to include me, and they want to blackball me, and they want to try to control me and everything else, this is why I do Raw Light on Tuesday nights, and this is my fucking show, and you can all go to hell as far as I'm concerned. Even though I love you, I don't really mean it, but that from a human point, ego point of view, I just want to say that. I just want to say, you know what? Fuck off, go to hell, I don't give a shit. Because you come off as these beautiful, loving people, but as soon as somebody says something different than what you're saying, then you're kicking them out. Listen, I don't give a flying shit what anybody says. I'm real. You can't control me. You can't tell me whether I should have my hair down or whether I should have it up. Okay? You can't tell me whether I can smoke on my own goddamn show or not. You can't tell me whether I can or cannot drink a beer. Okay? I never told anybody that I'm perfect. I never told anybody that I'm a fucking Jesus Buddha son of a bitch walking around in the world, and that I'm so much better than everybody else, because I'm not. I'm real. I'm me. Why do you think I call my show Raw Light? Because I'm me. And you listen, we all have our shit, right? And we all have our own thing to do. And that's what I want to tell you guys about, because, listen, I read an article, please check it out, it's on my page, it's from Greg Prescott from N5D, and it was speaking about, following certain people or groups or whatever else that come across as these gurus, these perfect people that have all the answers and everything else. And listen, it's sort of like, it's no different than I'm going to say this from a man's point of view and a woman's point of view. That you go from one relationship to the other, not because of you're looking for love. You're looking for that adrenaline rush. You're looking for that high. You're looking for that excitement. You're not going into a relationship because you want a real relationship to be stable and committed. You're looking for something that's going to get you off and just keep on going. And that's what's wrong with some of these groups. That's what they're doing. They're blowing smoke up your ass, giving you what you want, but they're not being real. And then they come across as like they're better than you are. I've experienced this for so long, and I'm really fed up with it. I got a message last fall, it was almost a year ago now, it will be in September, when, they said, John, separate yourself from the pack. You are Ravenwolf. You need to separate yourself from the pack. You're the leader. I guess I am. I don't think of myself that way, but maybe I should. Maybe I should be, to come out here and tell you guys, listen, this is it. Don't listen to everything I say. Don't listen to everything that everyone else says without taking it in, seeing if it resonates, and then asking yourself. All your answers are within. Ask yourself, listen, am I good with this? Is this person real? It's sort of like last night on Best Psychic Source. Evie and Max and Michael and a new lady, I can't remember her name, I apologize, were on, and they were talking about Reiki and stuff. I was like, all right, that's cool, I'm down with that. And I made a comment that nobody touched on, because they had said about people that might not feel too good after a Reiki experience and all this other stuff, maybe because of the stuff they're hanging on to and this and that next thing. See, the thing is, I don't teach Reiki, even though I'm a master. I don't, because it's not up to me. And I probably wouldn't teach, but maybe a quarter of the people that approach me to do it, because I'm not in it for the money. Here's the thing, and this goes across the board and everything spiritual, let alone with what's going on in the world. It doesn't matter whether it's a psychiatrist or a Reiki master. If they don't have listen, everybody has their own God-given abilities and gifts. I'm completely cool with that, right? But here's the thing. For whatever reason, if someone doesn't do their own inner work, let's say somebody who does Reiki and they're only a Reiki level 2, right? The thing about it is that if they're not done with their dealing with their own stuff, releasing their own blockages and stuff, then they can, without knowing it, I'm not saying it's not their fault and they're doing it on purpose, but when they're working on you where energy is concerned, then they can be giving you their shit because they haven't dealt with it. That's why I don't teach it. And that's why I'm very limited on who I actually do Reiki with. There's so much that people, because, and this goes with the groups, this goes with the gurus and everybody else. When you go to someone that you're connecting with, I'm not saying resonate with, but when you connect with them, be sure that you're connecting with them on the same frequency and for the right reasons. Because there's people out there who say that they're psychic, and there's people that say that they do Reiki, and there's people that say they do this and they do that. But let me tell you something. Over 50% of the people online and in local communities doing this shit are in it for the money. They think they know. They're more controlled by their ego, saying, well, I read a book and I took a class and I'm certified. That doesn't mean jack shit. You know, you can go to a doctor who said that he graduated from a medical school, but here's the question. Was he an A student? Or was he a C plus student that barely got passed? You know, when you go to a lawyer, how many questions did he miss on the bar exam? You know, was he really completely into it? This is what I'm saying, okay? It's like somebody that can come across as like all popcorn, unicorn, cotton candy, fluffy love stuff. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of them that can do that, and that's great. But, oh shit, I did it again. Sorry, guys. But it doesn't mean that they know what the hell they're doing. You have to weed them out. If you don't feel right about something or being with someone or something, first of all, don't blame the person because they have their own soul thing that they have to go through. But also, don't blame yourself, right? Everybody has to do what they have to do. Okay, so let me see what Patricia here. John, I customized my Reiki Master course to include self and soul development with it as responsibility as a party. Any practitioner. You know what, Patricia? Exactly. But that's the thing. Not everybody teaches the same way. You know what I mean? And here, I'll read what Evie just put. You have to be careful who works on you, especially if you're sensitive to someone's energy. Completely. Yeah, and Eden as well. Their deeds and their actions should speak for themselves. That speaks volumes, Eden, for sure. No doubt. And I'm seeing so many people being misled. And obviously, that's their journey, and that's cool. I love them. I accept them, and it is what it is. But when you want the real shit, guess what? So like me and some of my friends that I will, you know, endorse. It's all good. But I don't endorse very many people. I don't work on very many people. I damn sure don't teach it because what I know came to me not only through the Reiki courses, but also as it was given to me through heritage. That this is my gift in energy healing. That's why I call myself the master of energy and the master of shadows, because not only have I done it and been taught it, but um, I've lived it. When it comes to depression, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to addictions, what are the blockages? How can you coach somebody to live through that, to live a life more fulfilled? Things like that. I'm the kind of person you want to talk to because I've lived it. I came through the other side, and it sucked. It was a bitch. Okay, but here I am, and the thing that I love is that I can share that knowledge and wisdom in love with other people so that they can get through this and come out the other side too. Does it mean that it's free and clear and you don't have to worry about any more obstacles in life? Nope. Nope. You still got shit you got to work through. But it gets a lot easier. You get a lot more happy. You get more content, more grateful, more loving towards other people, more understanding, more self examination, more understanding of who you really are, more blockages that you can release through energetic healing in different ways. You learn how to incorporate these things into your life to make your life better. And that's what I'm talking about where Sage Advice is concerned. And that's why I'm going to restructure it so that more people are able to do it and afford it. But I'm not here to advertise. I'm just saying that this is my life mission. This is what I want to do. I have so much to share with people. And, but listen, it's like I'm saying, there are people who judge me because, I was up at 4 o'clock this morning and put in a 10-hour day, right? So I come home, I got my cigarette, and I got my beer, and I'm doing my show. If you think that that's wrong, and if you're going to judge me, then get the fuck off of here and don't come back. And unfriend me. Because I'm not taking your bullshit. You have no right to judge me. But I also know that these are not crutches and that I don't need them. These are my vices. And I'm good with that. Because these are cigarettes that are completely natural tobacco. And this was the only beer in the fridge. Okay? This is me. Was I an alcoholic and a drug addict at one time? Yeah. Yeah. But now the cool thing is that I can have a beer and I'm completely good with it. I don't have to go down to the bar and buy another 12 pack to drink tonight. I know that I have responsibilities. I know my lovely daughter is here and everything is fine. And I'm cool. Listen. Life is a strange fucking thing. It really is. John wants to know, you just spoke of addiction. Yeah, I did. Because I was there. If somebody wants to say that I'm addicted to this or that or whatever, that's fine. That's what you're seeing, and that's your opinion. But here's the thing, and that's something else I wanted to talk about tonight. If you're going to go ahead and tell me that there's a problem with me, then you need to look at yourself. Okay? John, what are you saying that is dangerous advice? Okay? Can you make that a little bit more clear? He says, you just spoke of addiction. That's dangerous advice. What's the dangerous advice? I'm not telling people to go out and smoke. I'm not telling people to go out and drink beer or do coke or do pills. I'm telling you what I did do compared to what I'm doing now. Okay? So here's the thing that I learned this weekend, my friends, is that we spend too much time on social media, on Facebook and YouTube and everything else, and think that we're connecting with people, in which we are, don't get me wrong. But I have some good friends on here, even right now, like Marjorie and Isabel, that I have met face to face. I have spent quality time with. This weekend, Friday night for the full moon, I went out and did a sweat lodge with some close friends that I haven't seen in quite a long time. And I didn't record it. I didn't take pictures. I didn't do anything. And I didn't even post it. Now, Ann, who was with me, did do that. And then I shared the post on my page, and that's cool. But then on Sunday, there's a friend who, her granddaughter had her very first birthday. And I thought, that's really cool. I was invited and went over and had a great time. I didn't post about that either. What we're missing, ladies and gentlemen, is how to actually limit our time on social media in thinking that we're connected to people without making the effort of having that face-to-face connection, that human touch connection. I think the thing about this message tonight is on Raw Light is to do that. Make sure that you go out and connect with people. Even if you don't know them, connect with them anyway. You know, that's what's wrong with our world. Nobody wants to connect with each other. You know? So I'm going to rant, I guess, because I have held a lot of stuff in that I wanted to talk about. But these are the things, you know. It's like, don't follow somebody else without checking your own inner guidance, number one. Don't keep on looking into social media to make the friendships and things that are just over a fucking computer. Get to learn learn who these people are. Learn more about them. Doesn't mean you have to agree with everything they do or say or anything else like that, you know. Geraldine, this isn't really a rant like I'm getting stuff off my chest. I don't think it's just things that I think that people need to be more aware of, you know. No, but yeah, you're right, Sabrina. Nobody's perfect, and I don't judge people because it's not, number one, it's not right for me to judge. Number two, we all have work to do. Number three, we're all in different places in our journey. Number four, it's none of my business what the fuck anybody thinks about me, and it's not any of my business what I think about anybody else. I'm to look at everybody and love them and accept them for who and what they are, because they're a part of life, the energy of life, as Mother Earth is, as the animals are, and everything else. You know, they say that the angels come to you, in the physical. And how many times have you seen situations where it's kind of unexplainable, like, well, what the hell just happened? That person was there a second ago, and now all of a sudden they're gone. You know? And part of it is, I don't remember what exactly was said in the scriptures, but basically, angels come, and you don't even know they're there. But it's also if we want, our responsibility, our mission, our purpose to be the angel to other people. I don't know how many times, things have happened. Somebody's asked me, hey, can you, get my car started? Go out and find out it just has some, stuff on the battery that messes up the connection. Clean it off, put it back on, and their car starts right up. And they're like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I thought I had to get a new battery and all this other stuff." To me, it's no big deal. It's just what I do. But to them, it's very important. So, you know, connect with people. That's what it is. How do you expect to have unity, when everybody's preaching all this fifth dimensional, higher vibrational stuff, which I'm totally with, I do the same thing. But how do you expect to be a part of that if you're not physically connecting with other people? Look, when I was over there Friday night for the Sweat Lodge, I probably hugged more in that one night than I have in the last week. you know, and it felt good. It was nice, seeing my friends, hugging with them. There's an ex-girlfriend there, that I could tell she was a little standoffish because she didn't know how I was going to respond. I just went up and gave her a big old hug, you know. Look, shit happens. It's in the past. She's got her journey. I got mine. It's all good. No biggie. Whatever. But that's just it. Do you have friends? Do you have family that you haven't connected with in a while? Have you hugged them? That's my question. Have you hugged any of your friends lately just to do it? I mean, that's important, right? So I don't know. Maybe I am Randy, but I don't think it was a rant. But maybe I am Randy. I don't know. So here's the thing. I also know that some people are going through some rough times right now, because of things that are releasing with all these energy waves coming in and the earth shifts and things like that. I completely get it. I've been feeling a lot of it myself. I'm an empath. Of course, I'm going to feel it, and I know you guys are feeling it too. But I heard another friend online today, and she was talking about was getting some messages. There's people feeling really down right now. That they're just like, God, I'm doing all this work, and I need a break, and I want to give up. Listen, please, don't give up. You can't give up, man. You got to keep rolling. If I would have give up, I wouldn't be here. Matter of fact, I would have committed suicide one of the 3 times that I planned it, and I would have been dead. So the question is, does it make me a great person or a strong person? Because I don't know. Hey, whatever. Okay? I just knew that there was something inside of me saying, keep going no matter what the odds are. And I'm still doing it. And look, I'm in a position right now that I never thought that I would be in. Right? And it's not great. It's not great. But it's not up to me to complain or to focus on it or for it to hold me back or deter me in any way. Because even the smallest thing that I do or you do or whoever is going to make a big difference in somebody else's life to keep them going. So don't give up. Okay? Listen, I can be your coach. I don't like the word life coach. I'm a spirit guide, life coach and whatever. But I can be your coach like a football coach, saying, look, this is the game plan. Keep going. Go out and do this. Or I can be your biggest cheerleader and say, look, you can do this and you will do it. You're just having a rough patch. You're having a slump, just like in baseball, right? Every baseball player, batting average is doing really good and they have those slumps, right? We've all heard about it. Shit happens, okay? But here's the thing, right? I can also be your drill sergeant. I'm ex-military. And I did the exact same thing tonight right before I went on the show with my very own daughter. And it wasn't in a mean way. It was just like, okay, you need to get your head out of your ass. What are your dreams? What do I always say on my shows, right? Dare to dream. That's how I finish off every night, every time, right? Here's the thing. You have to use baby steps to work towards something. The thing that has been really impressed on me lately is action. What actions are you going to take? Are you going to go out there and talk to people and make face-to-face connections, even with strangers? Are you gonna, the next time you meet a family or an old friend, even if you have maybe haven't talked in a while, or there's this little kind of rift going on between you guys, you're gonna go up and hug them, tell them how much you love them? This is what we need to do, is action. How do you expect to go? All right, everybody wants to see change in our world. If you're not willing to put your words into action to change, how can you go beyond it? Okay? Beyond change to get where you want to be. Patricia, perfect, sister. Divine action in motion. She said and motion, but I'm going to put in motion. Is divine action in motion. Here's the thing. All right? I'm going to be straight up with you. This is the drill sergeant talking. Right? Stop with this stupid, dumbass victim survivor mentality. Change your mindset. Set your intentions. Right? You're more than that. Get rid of the lack mentality. Here's the thing. You know what the word strive means? It means to, it's like I've said this before, it's like an Olympic athlete that keeps training, and they're going to keep training, and they're only going to get so good or so fast or whatever until they hit the wall. And you have to keep striving to break through that wall. Right? So this is your whole mentality from this point forward. And I'm putting this energy out. I thought about this earlier today. I prepared for this. I'm putting this energy out for everybody who's watching me live, but also those that are going to watch these videos from this point forward. I'm putting it out there on timelines, all timelines and all dimensions, right? We are here to strive in order to thrive. Think about that. Repeat that. Okay? I am here to strive in order to thrive. That's not surviving. That's thriving, baby. That's getting to the point where you just get up and dance every morning. When something's hitting you, it's like, oh, that's all right. That's all right. It's just coming. But you know what? I'm going to be like eagle, and I'm going to fly above this storm. I'll be in the storm for a little bit, but maybe the wind and the rains are going to be going on. I'll just dance in both. It'll carry me through. And then I'm going to soar. So you strive to thrive. That's what we all have to do. And I'm here to tell you you can do it. I'm here to tell you you are going to do it. I'm here to tell you we are doing it. We're the family. Look, we're the tribe, man. We are the shit. We are here to experience this life. And everybody talks about, well, you know, I don't dig on the physical stuff and I just want to go home. I hate to tell you, you ain't going anywhere. Baby, your heart is your home. That's where your soul resides. You're here. You ain't got nowhere to go. All right? You are home. You know, where the old saying, you know, home is where the heart is? That's why they say it, people. Your soul is where your heart is. That's where your home is. You're not on a journey to get to a final destination. Holy fuck, you're already here. Come on now. Realize that. Don't listen to these 5D gurus bullshit about you got to reach a certain vibration and ascend and all this other stuff. What they don't tell you is that, yeah, you ascend your vibration, but there's also, you think about the infinity symbol. There's the process of descension. What the fuck is descension? It's when you descend into your own heart, into your own heart space, your home. And then when it comes right out, you're right here. You're wide open, baby. You don't need no protection. You're putting out your love and your light to the point where the world can't stand it if they're standing in the darkness. And they will tell you they don't like you. They will tell you that you're an asshole. They will tell you that you're crazy. You're out of your mind. And I'm saying thank you so much for telling me that, because it means I'm in my heart. That's it, man. We are luminous, infinite sparks of the divine creator. We are love. We are light, and there's nothing that can hold us back. The Bible said it too, and I completely believe it, that love conquers all. And when I get reconnected, realigned with who I am, and into my heart, and out of my fucking ego head bullshit, then guess what? It's all good. Yeah, I don't have any money right now, and I'm wondering where things are going to happen. And, but you know what? It's not up for me to worry about it. I just keep working. I keep striving, okay? Because no matter what, I am like an eagle or any other bird of prey. Because an eagle or a hawk might not eat for 3 days. Doesn't mean that they just stop hunting. They just go out and sit on a branch and wait for things to happen and look for the opportunities. And when they see a small rodent or a creature that's stirring, what do? They jump on that opportunity. That's what we need to do. We need to jump on every opportunity that comes our way, but you're not going to see the opportunity if you're not looking for it, because you're too focused on the goddamn problems. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Marjorie, completely right. Watch your word is coming. You will have money. The thing is, money is just a part of the energy that can flow into your life. And what I'm telling you right now, and I'll be honest with you guys, this is the first time I've been this excited. I'm not, this is creativity. This is divine love and everything flowing through. And I'm, me, I'm not a, puffy kind of guy. But it's like, here it is, man. It's all good. I don't need a niche, to be who I am. I don't have to have thousands of followers. I don't have to have fame and riches and all this other stuff, because the thing about it is, I'm connecting with you guys. I got 21 people watching me right now. And if you guys are out sharing, that means more people are going to see this video. And they're going to get infected. They're going to get addicted to this shit, right? Why? Because it's love. Huh? You want to get addicted to love. Think about it. When you meet somebody and you love them, there is no negativity in the world, man. You're completely tuned into them. It's like nothing that comes up. You can meet the most negative, ugly, raw, pissed off, yucky person in a day, and you're like, sorry, your life sucks, buddy. And and that's okay. It's okay, because you're in tune with being in love. What in love is, being inspired. You know what inspired means? To be in spirit. That means you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, completely in your heart, using your mind to balance it, right? But not in your ego of the mind. You're not connecting with the old programming, the old paradigm. That's gone, man. That's is completely out, brah. There is no such thing anymore. We have broken through that veil. That veil's been ripped and it's been dropped. So think about it. Yeah, we all go through times when shit kind of sucks, but you also know that everything in our world, right, Mother Earth, in life, everything else, works in cycles. Here's the thing. If you're having a bad time, then God damn it, you know the good times are coming. And it's going to be time to party. It's going to be time to share. It's going to be time to break out the barbecue, invite all your friends over. Whoever comes, and whoever doesn't. And you just, you pig out, you have fun, you laugh, and you dance. And you dare to dream. You talk about your dreams. And nothing can hold you back. Not a fucking thing. Nothing. Because there's going to be people out there that are going to tell you, that sounds like a good idea, but, it's not the right time of the year, or I don't know if I like that person or this or that or the next thing. Look, you'll never hear me call anybody out in a person or a group or anything else like that. But I will give you my opinion about certain people or certain things. But again, that's my truth, right? That's where I'm coming from. I've learned so many different things in how to connect more with who I am in order to give out and share. And the more that I share, the better I feel. Look, any of you guys that have been listening to me and following me know for sure that I've come on here and there's been nights when I feel like shit, for whatever reason. There's times when I have gone on rants. There's times when I just don't feel right, and things like that. But in all honesty, when I get on here and do these shows, no matter how tired I am or how pissed off or miserable or hurting physically I am, like I was in the beginning of the year after my surgery, whatever else, I come on here and share with you guys and I feel better. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for listening to me and following me and being my friends and connecting with me, because you connect through your comments, and sometimes you instant message me and on Facebook and things like that. And that's awesome. I love it. I really do. That's what makes it so cool. And again, I'm only asking you guys if you'll share this, please, because I want other people to be inspired. I want them to be in love. I want but not from the sugar candy, bullshit side, from the real side, from being real. You know what I mean? I want them to be infected. I want them to get addicted to love. You know? Seriously, how badass is that? Addicted to love. That's cool. I've had certain situations in my life, whether it was through drugs or something else like that. I was talking to a young man who was here that did Reiki, and did Reiki on. We were sitting on the back porch having a conversation, and he's gone through his addiction as well, and had kind of regressed a little bit, and now he's back on track, and it's cool. And it's like I told him, in 3 different instances in my life, I've had complete clarity, and I mean, totally encompassed in love. I can't put it into words, okay? At least 3 times, maybe more. And I told him, I said, buddy, I don't want to use his name, but I said, buddy, look, there's nothing I've ever done that's even gotten me close to that. And you know what my addiction is? That's what I'm chasing. I'm not chasing coke anymore. I'm not chasing pills. None of that shit, because it will never get me that. Sort of like the first time you do crack, it's a high that you'll never ever get. That's why people chase it so much. Same thing with meth and everything else. The thing about it, about being connected in love, right? Divine love, is when you get there. And look, it's really cool if somebody can, contain that 24/7. I've never met a human being that can really do it without having to live through some adversity. But if they say they can, then that's cool. I'm good with that. Then they can. But I know that when I feel it and I get it, nothing like it. And I'll keep chasing that. And I notice that the more that I work on myself, the more that I incorporate things into my life, the more that I share with you guys, the more that I keep looking forward to being in the moment and looking forward to being a part of your life, and in helping you and sharing in any possible way. That's my high, man. I mean, that's just badass. I don't, that's why I'm telling you, that's my addiction. I love, to have a beer. Like I said, here it is. But I've been talking so much I haven't even drank the damn thing. You know what I mean? Because this is my high. When you get so much in love You can get in love with yourself. You can get in love with your dog. You can get in love with your family. You can get in love with the asshole down the street. And then that is what makes you inspired. And what is being inspired is being in spirit. You are within yourself. You're home. You're in your heart. This is your soul. This is what you're striving for. That's how you strive to thrive, and that's how you thrive, baby. This is it in a nutshell. You thrive. You thrive every day to chase that high. And that high is love, man. And I'm not just saying this. And I know that there's people that are going to see this and say, you know, Ravenwolf, that's easy to say, but right now I'm feeling like shit. Brother and sister, beloved, I'm completely with you. I have had those days. But part of striving is having those days, waking up the next morning saying, it's a new day and I'm going to get there and I'm going to keep striving to get there to catch that high again. And what's that high? It's being in love with every ounce of your being to the point that you just fucking explode and no, people can't deny it. And like I said, there will be people that tell you, you fucking dude, you're crazy, man. You're out of your head. Good. Thank you very much. That means I'm in my heart and I know I'm on the right track. So how do we test each day to figure out how, am I in my head or in my heart? If you're not, how can I say this? You almost have to test yourself on a regular basis every day. Every moment of every day, I should say. And I'm not saying like every single minute, but if you have a thought, after a while, you're kind of like, wow, I was thinking about my brother, and he was being an asshole last week. And you know what? I'm not in my heart as much as I could be. So, you know what? Let me examine myself. And then next time I see my brother, or I don't know, maybe I'll text him and say, dude, you okay? What's up? Because the thing that people don't realize is the inner battles that another person is going through. And I'll tell you why. Because you're only thinking about the battle that's going on within yourself. Think about that for a minute. If you're having those inner conversations, thinking about the battle that you have within yourself, then how can you be receptive of what another person is going through? If you're an empath and you're feeling, not so great feelings, is it yours or is it that person? Is it, your brother as an example? So that's the question. Are you going to be selfish and focus on yourself because of the inner conflict and battles that you have within your own mind and heart? Or are you going to say, all right, let me correct this. Now let me think about, oh shit, this person just popped in my head. I should reach out to them. Maybe just ask them if they want to go to a movie or have a beer or go hang out. Maybe I'll just text them. And if they answer, great. If they don't, then maybe it's just not time. Mm-hmm. But these are the kinds of things that I'm talking about. These are the kinds of things that is the action that I was talking about in the beginning of the video, the show. These are the kinds of things. Put everything in action to connect with people. Don't just think about them. Don't just say, wow, I want to do this or I should do this. Would or should are words that'll kill you and put you into procrastination, and it'll close your heart down in a heartbeat. And then you do that enough, then it's going to lead to darkness and depression, and then you're going to start being hard on yourself. Then it's going to start creating more blockages. Oh, that's a whole nother story. But that's not what we're here to talk about tonight. We're talking about action. Put things into action. Display your love. That divine action into motion. I love you guys, man. I really do. I'm so happy that I've gone from where I was as a depressed suicidal, all kinds of bad things type of person, um, to where I am now. Because tonight's a special show because I am telling my truth. I broke some cycles, I broke some of the molds, I broke the chains off, and I've made some decisions and I'm putting those into actions. But I'm also smart enough to wait until the perfect timing. And I am going to give you guys sage advice as a program, but I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, a little bit sweeter, a whole lot cheaper, so that more people can share it. That's what I think that's the right thing to do. So I don't know if I'm doing a show tomorrow night or not. If I get things lined up, I'll post it, and I'd love to see you back. And if I don't, then I'm going to probably do something on YouTube because I'm going to start concentrating on that. So if you guys like this video, I'm doing it right now because I'm like talking to one camera and then have to turn the other one and doing this thing. So it looks kind of funny. I'll work that out. I'm not worried about it. I don't need fancy cameras. I don't need fancy equipment and all this other shit. This is grassroots shit, baby. This is raw life. This is John Ravenwolf, about as real as you can get. You know, I don't need some kind of big production and fancy studio and all this stuff. You know, I'd love to do it, and if it comes, then great. And if it doesn't, then I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. It's all good. I love you guys, man. Dare to dream. You know, my dream right now is to just love. I mean, to be where I'm at right now vibrationally, as often as I can be. I don't expect to be 24/7, but I also believe in miracles, so yay, maybe it's possible, right? So, yeah, you guys need to check the video quality out on YouTube because it looks like it sucks. I got better light on this camera, on this phone, but yeah, whatever. Geraldine, honey, I know you're up late, over there in Ireland. Thank you so much for staying up. You could have watched the replay. I love you. I really do, And I'm starting out a new format, and, with the whole thing as it comes about. And guess what? We're going to add the Is It Just Me segment. We're going to come back to it. But I want to make like not a professional, but a more structured kind of thing. Almost like a podcast radio show. But we're going real quick on an hour. And the YouTube stuff is going to be anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes, depending on the topic. And tonight I just got carried away. I did. I'm dancing. Dance, baby. Dance. I gotta get my hands up. See? Dance through it all. This is all good, man. It's all good. Thank you so much. I love you all, family, tribe, loved ones. Keep it up. Remember, dare to dream, expect the unexpected, and strive to thrive all the time, every day. Keep pushing through. You got this. We got this. We're in this shit together, man. All right? We are in this together. I promise you. Like I said, I'm your coach, I'm your cheering squad, and I'm your damn drill instructor. You need some instruction? That's cool. You need some cheering on? I'll do that too. And if you need a kick in the ass, I'm really good at that because trust me, I've been that type. Okay, I still am. There's people that I have selected people in my inner circle that, in honest to God, do kick me in the ass. And that's what gets me motivated. Sometimes we just need a little jolt to get us thinking. We don't have to be abusive about it, but sometimes it is about saying things in a certain kind of way, in a tone, or the words that we use, not to be abusive, but to get the attention. It's sort of like if you're working out, you know, and at a gym or something, that sometimes your body gets to a certain point, and you have to use this. I forget what it's called, because I used to do it at the gym, and it's a shock value to kind of like jolt your muscles back into growth. Um, and I think that's the way life is too. Sometimes we just need that jolt. We need that kick in the ass. We need something to take us out of our comfort zone. Um, but tonight was a good way to do it. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Good. All right, we hit an hour. I gotta go. Put comments down the next time you want to see a show. You know, uh, any of you want to come on one-on-one, like on Facebook or whatever, or we'll try it on YouTube. I'm down with that, because we're family. We're a tribe. I don't need any special topics to talk about. I just want to share with people. Let's just have a conversation. I want to connect with people. I like people. Not all the time, but sometimes. Oh, where's my fart gun when I need it? Sammy, get my fart gun, please. Somebody actually requested it. They think it's funny. Come on, seriously, please. I can't get over there. I'm asking my daughter, so, she's getting up slowly. No, she's not. Okay, you know what? I gotta sign off. We can't do the fart gun because my daughter Samantha will not give me the fart gun. Oh, she had to fart on me.
You always do it on me.
This is my fart gun. Why? Because I like them. What do they call them? Minions. I love Minions. Okay. So listen, you know that I love you, right? And I tease because I care. There's Samantha. Look, I love you guys. Wait, it's got a cool looking light. I had to replace the battery in it already. Fuck. Can you guys hear that? Listen. I love my fart gun. When I first bought it, it was still in the box. I chased my daughter around 15 minutes in Walmart.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. That was freaking hilarious. You know how much joy and laughter that brought to the people in that store?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple of people like,
well, what's he doing that for? Oh, that's embarrassing. Why is he do? He's too old for that.
Bite me. Okay, so. All right, look. Leave comments if you like the show. Share it if you will. Go over to YouTube. Check out my channel. We're going to be doing this more and more. I'm on a roll because I'm dancing. I have love. You are love. We are love. Let's share the light. And if we're having a bad day, God damn it, let's say we're having a bad day and get it off our chest. That's what we're here for, to connect with one another. All right. So thank you guys so much. I love you. Have a great night. August 1st is tomorrow. Let me know what you would like to talk about. Because listen, this is like coming over to somebody's house for a barbecue or a beer and just BSing. That's the whole format of the show as far as I'm concerned from now on. And hopefully I'll be able to share some stuff and teach, and you'll be able to learn something, and we'll share something between each other, because I'm always open to learning. Because, you know what I mean? All right. I love you guys. Check me out on Facebook, YouTube, my website, johnravenwolf.com. My email is johnravenwolf1, the number 1, at gmail.com. You can connect with me on Best Psychic Site, any of those that I just told you about. I'm on Instagram. I just put up pictures and stuff that I think is cool. So any of that you want to do, hit me up. Let's talk. Let's BS. Whatever. I'm good. I love you guys. That's all I can say. So just strive to thrive, right? And dare to dream. All right? All right. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great night, a great week.